Hi everyone, it's Killshot99 Gaming. This is Playdead Live, the Morgue, VOX versus MIR Speed Racer. In fact, I am so speedy, I am starting this 3 minutes early. You know why? Because I think I have PDL withdrawals. I think you guys have PDL withdrawals. When we don't stream for a few days, it feels weird, right? Having a Monday night off, we rescheduled, and now we're back. We're back, and we are back with a vengeance. And you guys know how we do it. We started out with Valar super chatting it up. Hello, 9 Kills, great mods, channel members, PDL players, sponsors, bundles, burn coin, kills coin. Good luck to everybody. You know, I got so many shout outs today, man. First thing I got to do, I know Trigger's in the house. I know the Army's in the house. Can you guys tell me what it is? Type in chat what tonight is. It's a special kind of night that we do. It is date night, baby. That's what it is. It's date night, baby. And that's not all we're celebrating. We're also celebrating a very special birthday. I'm not going to rat him out. I know, but I'm going to keep that confidential. But it is a very, very special birthday. Yesterday was, so happy belated birthday to our rising superstar, the Tower Power, the man of the hour, the jet plane riding, kiss stealing son of a gun, Justice. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Justice, happy birthday to you, and you guys know how we do, because on your birthday we got to do a birthday box bonus, right? That's the way we do it. So, Justice, this is from me, and I just want to say happy birthday to you, and thank you for being a part of everything that we do. And you are a great sportsman, great team player. You're involved, you're engaged, and certainly, you know, a big part of what we do, right? We're good, right? Are you guys good? We were good. We were gold. The kind of dream that can't be sold, right? It's like I can buy myself flowers, write my name in the sand, talk to myself for hours, say things you don't understand. Busy Bee, Rabbit, what is today? Rabbit, true story. Rabbit is so confused, she thought it was Friday. She's like, I'm doing my PvE, dude. I'm ready to play on Friday. A lot of fun. You guys you guys crack me up sometimes. All right, look at that. B-Dub taking it up. We got Deadly Dimes bringing it up. That's how we do. That is the way the PDL community is. I see Kel in the house. A lot of birthday shout outs for Justice. I know he's got that box sitting there for next time. And I like to say this. Truth be told, it's the same odds, but I like it. Justice, you're liable to get like the best box ever. See, I mean, they're all good, but you never know. It could be like a cosmic, could be a lost bomber vest. I mean, there's so many good items that we have rolling into the game right now that you're bound to get something. I see bones. There you guys go. That's right. We're taking to a whole different level. Justice securing that bag, securing that box, and we get to see him in play tonight. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for everything you do for the game. Hopefully you guys got a little bit of breast. I was gonna say a little bit of breast. No, a little bit. It's a little bit of rest. REST. But you know what? If you got a little bit of breast, and more power to you, then you had a great night off. So yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'm like I'm super orange, right? Like I'm embarrassed. That's good. All right. Well, anyway, yeah, I see unforeseen in the house. Always a pleasure when I see unforeseen in the house. Great. Thank you. Daryl's trying to bail me out. See, I'm telling you, if I had a wingman in real life, it would be Craven Light. He's like, uh-oh, Kills is slipping up. He said the B word. It's live. Got a whole lot of stuff going on. Let me change the topic. How about this game tonight? It's epic, right? That's what a wingman does. Like picks you up whenever you fall. So I greatly appreciate that. So we know it's date night. We know it's birthday. We know it's going to be a great match. It is a speed match. I'm not. My goal in life is to not be as bad as the officials that called the Bengals Chiefs game. So if I can do better than that, okay, if I can just be neutral, that's my goal. That's my goal when I call the games. So I'm looking for a good one. Now, with that being said, the timer with the speed round, it's my timer. It's not challengeable. It's not debatable. Whatever you see on your screen, if you see something, it just doesn't matter. You have 20 seconds. So as soon as it goes live, I'm controlling the timer. I see it. So if I say you missed it, you missed it. Just move on. That worked well the last couple games, but don't get caught up in the weeds. Just keep playing, play fast, and you'll get more than you lose. So with other things, obviously we'll talk about it, but we don't want to stall a speed game to say, no, dude, there was a second left on mine. You cheated me. You hit me out of bounds. And I'm going to say no. Unsportsmanlike conduct. This is the night, though, that we do have the unsportsmanlike conduct enforced. So we do have VOX starting out early. MIR's going to have to play it up to make up for that. We talked about that last week. So it's a slight penalty, but you never know. I mean, these games are close. So play hard, have a good time, and let's get some Speed Racer going on. All right, so let me take you guys to the standings again. VOX is hot. I've seen marked improvement with VOX. Nobody wants to play them. They've got some young guns in there. They're learning the game super fast, and they're up to 5 wins. A win tonight. It's on the road. It's a tough battle, but a win tonight would put VOX tied with ARC, and would also Sly's probably like, oh yeah, we'd take a win. So Sly probably would not be sad if VOX won, because then ARC's, Sly's pretty close, and then ARC's, right there in third. So, but that's why we play the games. Now, with all that being said, winning at MIR is not easy. We know that. There's a reason why there's 5 trophies over on the right side of the screen. You don't just get trophies. You earn those trophies. And you earn it by establishing dominance year after year after year. But watch out for VOX. You guys can see a Speed Racer. We did have to push the Sly Arc match further back in the season. It will still be Sly at Arc. We will still play it. And you guys can see next week we got VOX traveling to Sly. We got MIR traveling to Arc. So teams getting some home games in there will obviously make it up. When you're on top, no one cares if, no, they want you to lose. No, it's the opposite, Jake. When you're on top, they're cheering. They're like, no. We want to get this thing back close. Especially with next week, we got pretty big matches, right? Even next week, because we got VOX at MIR, and then we got VOX at Sly, which will be another big match, and then MIR at Arc on the road. So always good stuff. So it is true though. You got to have that bullseye. Everybody's had it from time to time, but that bullseye is what makes it fun. Like Joe Burrow said, he's like, they were talking about trash talk, and he goes, that's what makes it fun. So the competition is what it's about. All right, I'm taking you guys, speaking of competition, a couple of months away, we got the biggest event in PDL history. It's Max Awards, baby. My favorite event that we do. I love Max Awards. Gives us a chance to hang out. I know J-Law. J-Law is the biggest Gene Simmons missing sock fan. She actually probably founded the Gene Simmons Missing Sock Fan Club. That's a true story. So we will definitely see them in a couple months. Keep playing. That is my segue into the Max Awards. Play hard, get those votes out there. A lot of fun when we do that. We just chill. We have a lot of giveaways, a lot of prizes. A couple months away from that. And that's where I'm taking you guys over to the PCPs, which is right here. Check out these updated standings and look who cracked the list. We've got Moonshot still at 10, but we got Samurai, Dimes at 6, Kel, Julia, Deacon on the board. You'll see him tonight, of course. We got DZ, Crimson making a statement in the DZ. There's no doubt about that. But you got Cat, Dow, Kel, Moonshot, Dimes, all on the list. Take it over to Rover. A lot of Arc on here. We know Arc likes to go out and headhunt. We've got Dow, Julia, Kel's on the list, but we got Jim, Craven, and Villar. A lot of Arc on the Ruffled Feather. Go over to the Range Rover, though. Father Ron, King of the Rover. Julia's on the list. Dimes, Moonshot, Bones, and look at Dr. Die. Dr. Die making, I told you guys, look out for Vox. You got Die on the list. You got Ron on some list. Take it down to the Cannonballs. Justice, also the king of the Cannonball. 10 Cannonballs for a rookie. Are you kidding me? Gemstone, Craven, B-Dub, Samurai, Busy B. Craven is, Justice is as dominant at Cannonballs as Moonshot is at Gold Bars. And we go down to the Temple. That's right. We got a battle of the top 2 Temple Titans tonight. Justice has 8 orbs. B-Dub has 6. And then, no disrespect, Trigger, Assassin, Kel, and Villar all on the list. But, yeah, you're on the list. You got 1. You ain't in the stratosphere. B-Dub and Justice are in the stratosphere. So let's see how that goes down tonight. All right. That's the standings. That is the player control points. You guys know the rules. I'm going to take you to tonight's Epic War Bundle. A lot of these items by request. There's certainly a lot of interest and intrigue around mass destruction, as there should be. And we also are doing Super Bomber bundles tonight because it's February, and we get these things request multiple times per month. So as soon as it clicks to a new month, I'm like, all right, we'll do it. So take you guys to tonight's Epic War Bundle. I'm going to go through it quick because, like I said, there's a lot of requests, and then I'll get to really the gear. So Silver Bundle, ASC, Iron, Thrill Smoke by request, Inferno by request. Always need post-battle pet revives. Hexite, Dyneema, 1 of each of your waxes. And Cursed Red, Krampus, and oh my goodness, look at this new glyph, y'all. Mayhem is no moss. This bad boy is D20, brand new glyph. It's called Ravage. So if you put it on your Savage gear, what would you have, everybody? Savage Ravage. That's what I'm talking about. Ravage glyph will give you an additional D20. So if you were keeping score before, the Mayhem was D12. That's a huge upgrade, D20 for the Ravage. Combators, Frantic 5, Pet, Red Pet Skin, Savage 6, Mag 7, Super 8, Hostile 9 by request. Cursed Blue, Krampus Sapphire, and that's right, you got to secure yourself. So if you like the health, look at this. The secure glyph is H21. Each one of those is H21. Yeah, you start rocking 20 of those in several pieces of gear. That's huge. It's like 400 and something health additional. That's big. Madness, Lethal by request. Onyx Skins by request. Gold Skins, Seal Smoke. Standard Ammo, Cursed Death by request. Energy Orb, Arrowhead, Spider Silk. Healing Whiskey. Absorption Potion, again, most requested item. Pet Repel Smoke, Blue Spark, Prime, Spray, AP, Ammo, and take it up top. Gold Summon Skins, Mythic. Astral Glyphs is your 2-way glyph. It's got health. It's also got damage. So gives you, kind of a fair medium there. And, of course, you got Ancient Scrolls for each one of the color bundles you get. Slayer Gem. And that's right. Tonight we're rolling out a brand new, you can't use it tonight, but a brand new unbelievable stat. So let me tell you a little bit about mass destruction. I teased this before Slayer gear rolled out. I'm going to tell you how good this is, and I'm going to let you think about it over the weekend, and then you guys can really use it next week. So H600, awesome health. 400 damage, B170, AP 140. Mass destruction is really going to come down to when you play it on your team and whether or not you're using this in addition to other things. Mass destruction is going to add 1% damage to all of your teammates' attacks until the end of round 6. So you can see how this is stackable. Are you going to play it at the beginning of a game and give up another ability. Maybe you don't get Ignite, maybe you don't get Rampage, maybe you don't get Echo, but it stacks, right? So first player comes out and says, I'm going to play Mass Destruction. You're giving you and everybody else on your team 1% more damage. There's 4 players. At the end of a round, it's 4% more damage. Then in round 2, you still got 4% damage. Somebody comes in off the bench and plays that. Now you're up to 5% damage, 6% damage. So it is something that could take away some of the other abilities from a sub player, but it's also something that if a team uses it and another team doesn't, you can get yourself an extra 6 to 7% damage. It is damage. It's not to your pets. It is to your attacks, your grenade attacks. If you're throwing something at a wall, it's going to buff your entire team. If you're hitting somebody, it is going to buff your entire team. But it is attacks. So sword attacks, shots, grenades should be very self-explanatory, but it is going to work from round 1. It is not AP percentages. It is direct damage. So there's other things like Mangle that do help out with AP quite a bit. AP's gotten a tremendous boost, but it will be damage attacks, and it will also be grenade attack boosts. So, and it affects everybody on your team. So you might want to get your whole team coordinated on this, so that way you know when they're going to play it, if they come in, if that's what they're going to do. An extra 6 or 7% to a grenade attack, that's an extra 21, 22 to your grenade. Some of you guys rock really, really high damage. So you hit a boss, you hit a pet. That's a huge, huge difference. If you're talking about getting it from round 1 all the way to round 6, it drops off in round 7. It's the first lingering attack, damage attack, that will affect you for the entire game. Not only you, but all of your team. So you can see how this has the ability to scale really, really fast. Nope, it is not the only ability you can use, Ron. It is in addition to other abilities. So no. Nope, not the only ability. It is not. It is one of the abilities, and what you want to do is you want to find a way to get it in play. It could sacrifice something that you're already using. But no, it can be used in coordination with Rampage, with Echo, with Hinder, with all of those. But a player that may only play 2 rounds, now you got to decide, do they go Ignite? Do they go something else? All right, that's tonight's bundles. And I heard we got something else. We got something else that you guys love too. Yes, the big daddy of them all is included in tonight's bundle. So no, Mass Destruction is really good. Probably the highest scaling damage ability we've ever had because it has the effect of everybody. All right, so you see B-Dub, Cat, Valar, Crimson Moonshot, Ron, Busy, Football, Fly Rod, Justice, Pope, Bones, Samurai, Die, Dow, Craven, Trigger, Jim, Dimes, Jules, and Kel. All right, let me take you over. You guys have seen this. It's got all the things that you guys request, all the things that you guys want, and probably then some. This is the Super Bomber Bundle. This bad boy is absolutely packed. Cataclysms. We went through a boatload of grenades the last couple weeks in the Lost Asylum. 12 Catas, 8 Carnage, 8 Red's Revenge, 8 Vlad's Verdict, specialty grenades, 2 Oracle, 2 Vapor, 2 Seismic, 2 Lithium, 2 Snowstorm, 2 Rapture, 2 Elmo, 2 Red Eye, 2 Duds, 4 Wedding Crashers, 4 Whammos, and because of the nature of this grenade, it is 2 Goliath. Use them, don't abuse them, but use them to I guess you use them to abuse them, right? Because it is the big dog. It is D330. So 2 Goliath in this bad boy. People requested Whammos. You got your 4 Whammos in there. People requested Wedding Crashers. You got your Wedding Crashers in there. So that's how we do it. I will also be making an announcement on Whammo's. Whammo's going to get an upgrade. So I'll alert you guys to what Whammo is going to become. Not tonight, but stay tuned next week. We're going to give Whammo a little bit more juice because I think it's needed. All right. Okay, Kel, let's see these bomber bundles. Look, we got a lot of gear out there. Bombers are reloading. It's the first of the month. We had a great box event the other night. Super, super excited about the new lost items. Maybe we'll see some of those tonight. And the new firepower that's out there. I've seen some of the upgrades. People are hitting hard. People are hitting harder. Thank you for working on your gear and getting those things ready to rock and roll. All right, we'll post them, and then we're going to get down to some action. All right, Deacon and Animal added to the gear bundle as well. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, you know what? Animal was like, anything that says mass destruction, I'm in, baby. And I think Deacon too. Deacon's like, Kills, sign me up. If it's mass destruction, I'm all about it. I don't blame you guys. This is certainly that piece of gear. All right, so we got just a couple more seconds. We'll get the grenade bundles posted, and yeah, and we got a few extra minutes because we know tonight is a speed round. These two teams play very fast anyway, so I don't mind losing 3 or 4 minutes, getting the gear, getting the bombers, getting everything explained. And certainly I was a little long-winded earlier. I missed you guys. I mean, look, we haven't streamed. We took Saturday off, Sunday off, Monday off, Tuesday. Like, when's the last time I hung out with you guys? Friday, and then Wednesday night. But tonight we're back. Kel's just typing it up. It's going to be a couple more seconds, and I mean I could sing some more Miley Cyrus for Joe, right? Right, Joe? I can buy myself flowers. Right, Joe? Where's the animal? All right, Kel, let's see it. I'm running out of content here. We got to roll. He's like, no. There it is. Dang, look at this. We got even little. Careful. Kel. Jason, close your eyes. Kel went a little crazy with the emojis on the bottom of that. Just look away. We got Deacon, B-Dub, Bones, Cat, Villar, Trigger, Dimes, Flyrod, Animal, Football and Craven, Moon and JJ, Samurai, and Kel. All right. All joking, all fun aside, let's get down to business, everybody. Here we go. This is what you guys showed up for, and we're going to give you tonight's starting lineup, and I'm going to take you down to the MIR Manor Morgue. And tonight's starters, I need Moon, Unforeseen, Riley, B-Dub, Cat, Ron, Justice, and J-Law. Give me your pre-match buffs. Now you know who the starters are. I'm going to take you down to the field and let you know when they're playing, where they're playing, maybe not how they're playing. That's to be determined. So here we go, everybody. The speed game. Tonight's starting lineup is as follows. We got in the bomber zone, leading off Samurai. Samurai's going to be followed by J-Law diagonally in the other bomber zone. J-Law going to be followed by Unforeseen in the rover zone. Unforeseen followed by Justice in the tank zone. Justice followed by B-Dub. B-Dub is going to be in the other tank zone across the way. B-Dub followed by Cat in the DZ. Cat followed by Moon in the DZ, and Father Ron going last in the rover zone. Again, Riley, J-Law, Amanda, Justice, B-Dub, Cat, Moonshot, and Father Ron. As a reminder, tonight's match is a speed racer. So when I call on you and say go, I will set the timer. You've got 20 seconds. If you make the timer, I'll give you a little check mark. And if you don't, I'll give you a little X. And at the end of the night, we'll tally them all up. You got a maximum of 300 points that you can get if you get all of those correct. All right, so we are starting tonight's match. Let's kick it over to MIR and Riley. Riley, you got 20 seconds to get your move in starting now. You got about 10 more seconds to get that move in. Let's go. Come on, Riley. You had all day to think about it. In 3, in 2, in 1. And I'm going to say no. First move of the night is not in time. All I know is that she is supposed to be here. There she is. All right. She's going Temple Steps. She is there. All right, after the Temple Steps, Boss to Main Street. It is there. Riley playing boss in 1. Will cap in 3. Going to drop Seal and Cadet to Temple. Ron says it hits. Cadet is going to put out the flame. All right, let's kick it over to J-Law. You got 20 seconds. And she don't need it. All right, J-Law easily with the timer. She's going to go Cadet to Temple, Boss to their chest. So let's get Boss up for J-Law. Boss in 1. We'll cap in 3. Seal, going to Gold Spark Moon. Going to minimize Mini Moon. Absorption and Hinder to Moon. Let's get Moon at -1. J-Law's like, you ain't getting no gold bars tonight. And the Absorption. All right, a lot of cool stuff there to process. So again, Cadet's good. Boss is good. Gold Spark is good. Absorption is good. And a Hinder over to Moon is good. Both temples are in good shape. So let's go over to Unforeseen. You're starting right now. 20 seconds, Amanda. Amanda's on the clock. Let's see if she can beat the timer. Got about 11 seconds left. Unforeseen. Look at that. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Disabling the Cyborg. There you go. All right. Amanda's going to disable the Cyborg. She obviously gets the speed round. She even typed extra stuff. She could have been like, let me disable and then say something. She's like, nope. Got to get all the words in. Let me take it down to like 7 seconds and then push the enter button. But you do get your points. You do disable the Cyborg as well. Always entertaining with that one, man. All right, here we go. We're going to go over to Justice. Justice, you got 20 seconds starting now. See if Justice can beat the timer. He's got about 12 more seconds. After Justice, we got B-Dub, and then we got Cat. All right, Justice in 2, in 1. All right, Justice did not make the timer. We got Justice with an X. After Justice, we got B-Dub. B-Dub should already be plotting. All right, Justice going to send her, seal, Inferno to Strawman. I like the seal. Going to send her for 20 points. And let's see how B-Dub feels about the sender and the Inferno. It hits. All right. We're going to give him a little inhalation. We're going to give him some sender points. All right, 20 for VOX for sender. Inhalation is going to take Justice down to 90%. But we do get the first straw man lit up. Watch your hair, Ron. It's right beside you. Never know when it's going to catch fire. He also got a seal, so let's kick it over to B-Dub. Timer starts now. 20 seconds. Oh, look at that. Look at that speed, B-Dub. Not even playing around. She's going to move into the temple. All right, we got a temple occupant already. Going to Sleet Wand. Sleet Wand is going to freeze that block up there. And it is also going to take that Ice Wand off the board. Playing Dark Nolan. Look at that. Dark Nolan in the house early. That's what I'm talking about. Little pet repel, little absorption. All right. So, obviously, no E3. So, Ron. Correct. So, hold up. So, Ron, the E3 is not allowed. It'll still be the teardrop. Do you want to still prevent it with no juice on it, or do you still want to prevent it to prevent the teardrop? All right, so J-Law, you can delete the tank page 1. They are not using a prevention. They do get the teardrop. And because there's no juice on it, B-Dub, 75% of a black block. So she does damage the black block. She does get the teardrop, but without juice, does not finish off the black block. She does get the absorption. Temple, Sleet, Dark Nolan, Pet Repel, absorption. No E3, double potion. She challenged herself. Obviously, it's not a double line, but we will give them the warning of the double potion ability because she called it and nobody had a chance to challenge. All right. No harm, no foul at this point. Let's go over to Cat. Cat, you're on the clock starting right now. 20 seconds. That's pretty fast. Look at that. That was like 2 seconds fast. You guys are on it tonight, man. Ace is Roxy to spread it, seal, and Inferno. All right, let's give Cat that seal. Roxy, going to spread the flame at no cost. Inferno is the question, B-Dub. Let's see how you feel about the Inferno. After Cat, we got Moon and we got Ron. B-Dub says it hits. Okay, now this one's going to hit. And remember, she does have gear absorption. It is first turn. It just breaks her absorption. She no longer has that. All good. Roxy's good. Seal is good. Inferno, all good. All right. Speaking of all good, let's take it over to the defending pet battle champion. Will he play Saturday night? We don't know. Still waiting on word from his significant other. We hope he shows up to defend his title. Moonshot, got 20 seconds starting now. Down to 12. Can he beat the timer? Oh, boy. Time's up. Look at that. He did. Just under. He used Amanda's philosophy of let's wait till the last second. All right, boss to side chest. Moon playing boss in 1. We'll cap in 3. Got 3 bosses out. Going to go Cadet Strawman. And also going to go Cryo Ring. So Cat, no red gels, no rage pets, and no blaze flame spread abilities. If I miss that, you guys please challenge. Cat should know what it does. She's been there before. But I'm going to give her this little blue flame, which means all she can play is blue flames. That's what that means. All right. J-Law's going to stop the cadet. So that was good. Her and Ron partnered. They saved that prevention. And now they just used it to protect Strawman. All right, Ron, we're going to go over to you starting right now. Father Ron, you're up. 20 seconds. Pretty fast, Ron. So if you guys are keeping score at home, 3 out of 4 from each team actually made the timer. And they made it with a little time to spare. Ron is going to get into Rover. When he gets into Rover, going to grab that spare tire. I'm sorry, I got ARC score name on the board, guys. Let me change that to VOX. There we go. There you go. VOX versus MIR. Ron getting the tire. Plus 25 for the first tire of the game. Ron getting the PCP points. He's going to also move into the temple. Right over here beside. Oh, look at that. Sorry, Ron. Ron's ego was as big as his Rover there. There you go. Put Ron right there beside B-Dub in the temple. Going to drop some fear smoke. Going to light a straw man. And going to hinder. B-Dub with a lot of stuff. We're going to fear her over here. Going to put a hinder on B-Dub. Give her a -1. And going to light straw man. Rover's good. Movement is good. Dune is good. All right, Rover, Temple, Dune to light up flame number 4. Fear smoke. Correct. It happens now. It doesn't resolve until somebody does something about it or not. Gold Psycho from B-Dub. All right, first Psycho of the game, Ron. They're going to shut that down. Take the Psycho off the board, put it up there. The gold from the Gold Psycho is going to break Ron's absorption. Does not like the straw man, the hinder. Everything else goes through. Rover's good. Temple is good. Spread's good. Fear smoke hits. Standard ammo does not hinder B-dub. That is the end of round number 1. At the end of round number 1, we've got Blessing for MIR. Blessing. I got nowhere. Busy. I got nowhere to put the blessings. I need a column quickly. All right. You know what? I'm put on the flagpole down there. There's your blessings right there. All right. Nope, I'm not going to put on the flagpole because they're not in the same place. There you go. You got blessings on the ground, everybody. Blessing for B-dub. Blessing for Ron. We're going to go Halo to Cat. We're going to go Halo to Moonshot. Moonshot can be back to normal size on this regular term. DZ points, 25 to 25. Temple, round 1, going to be Ron. Going to be B-dub. And Strawman, we got 4 of them lit. They didn't get that 5th one, but 4 of them going to give VOX 25 points. All right, we got Strawman. We got Temple assignments. We got DZ. We got Rovers. And we got Halos all assigned. Yeah, we're missing a couple things on this map. It's okay. We'll get it. It's still there. Yeah, we're missing like some columns and some bury. You're right. Where's the bury the dead? All right, we'll get to it later. All right, let's go to round number 2. Round number 2, we're going to start it out with Riley. Riley got 20 seconds starting now. Riley with about 5 more seconds. Let's see if she gets the turn in time. Timer is up. All right. Missing the timer. Getting closer. Not under the radar, Riley. Barely missing. Going to go Mythic Kang to her boss with a max seal. B-dub getting a max seal. The fear smoke does resolve. So B-dub is out of the temple. We are in round 2. Temple is open territory. Mythic Kang, max seal, F5. Vlad loaded to the wall. Ron says wait. Riley playing the Mythic Kang could be worth 63 if it resolves. J-Law is going to evoke it. Going to cut it in half. So we're talking from F5 down to F3. Vlad cut in half. Spruce level damage. But still getting an F3 effect on it. %25 of the black block remaining. We'll take it out. Dealing 40% to the next green block. I got 60 green remaining. So 1.6 on the green level for Team MIR after the evoke. All right, let's kick it over Hold on. Let's kick it over to J-Law on the wall, starting now, 20 seconds. Let's see. Let's see if I messed her up, if I confused her. I don't think she's ever missed a timer. Oh boy, but it's getting close. 6. Oh, look at that, with 5 seconds to spare. She's like, dude, that's a breeze. Kang to her boss is good. Mythic Kang could be worth 63. Vines to B-Dub. Blue Spark. Inferno to Strawman. All right, Vines to B-Dub is going to break B-Dub's absorption. And it is a potion absorption, so she still had it. Vines will get rid of it. No additional damage goes through. And you got an Inferno B-Dub. Y'all just remember, Speed Racer Award and the Max Awards. We got some competition. I mean, I'd say J-Law's still up there, but there are some people with their pedal to the metal trying to take that award. B-Dub. Does it hit the Inferno? Team MIR, you guys with me? Do I have B-Dub? Oh, there it is. Wait. After J-Law unforeseen, you're going to be on deck. Kel's going to intervene the grenade. Grenade does not hit. Mythic Kang does. Vines does. The Blue Spark, a little additional buff, but the Inferno is stopped with the intervene. Problem is, Kel's not in the game. All right. I'm going to let you redirect it, but I got to give you a 5-point penalty. You had a double smoke, and we got an improper intervene. All right. Intervene will be Samurai. Again, minor penalty. It's only 5 points. Invalid target. Riley is actually going to use the intervene. Team VOX, write your notes accordingly. Make sure you chart who's used it, who's not. All right, looks like we've got, let's see if she's ready. Amanda, you're up. 20 seconds. Go. Starting now. There you go. Look at that. Skip. That's pretty good, Amanda. You did great. Cyborg. All right, let's recalibrate here. Justice. I mean, Amanda, you're 2 for 2. Awesome work there. All right, Justice, you're up. 20 seconds, Justice, starting now. See if Justice can make up for the first one. He missed the timer the first round. He's got 11 seconds. Can he redeem himself? In 6, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. Justice. Let's see if he beat it. He did not. Did not. Justice not making the timer. That's okay. You guys won't make them all. Make the ones you can. Get the good move in. All right, he's going to go into the temple. He's like, look, ain't nobody leaving. I'm creeping in. Justice taking over the temple. Going to go Mythic Kang to J-Law's boss. Justice, Mythic Kang, could be worth 63. Pet Repel and Inferno. Oh, I see what he's doing. Inferno to the wall. I'm thinking like, yeah, that wasn't, he probably meant to go somewhere else. I'm like, no, there's an ice block. Of course he knows what he's doing. Who am I to question the great justice? Look at that. Boom. Take it out of Sleet Wand. And by the way, any grenade will do. That is a shatter effect. I appreciate you using the Inferno. But for the Sleet Wand specifically, if it hits, it shatters it. So it doesn't have to melt it. It does shatter it. All right. Good stuff, everybody. All right. Let's kick it over to B-Dub. 20 seconds starting now. B-Dub and her friend, Dark Nolan. Look at Dark Nolan in the house in round 1. That's pretty fast, too. Easily beats the timer. No problem at all there. Going to put a little dust smoke on Ron. Ron, you got F5, Wedding Crasher from B-Dub, and Dark Nolan will do double damage because he is at home. So, B-Dub, what's your target? Ron, you know she ain't attacking you with that. Don't be silly, Ron. This is MIR. I can tell you where the attack's going. All right, it's going to the wall. So F5 Wedding Crasher to the wall, and then Dark Nolan, double damage with his toss to the wall. Sneaky B-Dub got that Dark Nolan out. You know, sometimes people like to hold on to it till like round 5 and 6 and 7 when all eyes are on it. B-Dub's like, nah, let me drop it. They won't notice. They're busy in round 1. And then boom, see? That's why you got to keep your eyes on MIR. They're always plotting. Oh, look at that. Ron's like, well, I always got something up my sleeve too. They're going to evoke the first one and then gold blue the second one. All right, Father Ron, gold blue. Now, the gold blue, because it's used on Nolan, will not break B-Dub's absorption or seal. So Nolan is gone after he does what he does. But because the gold from the gold blue would hit Nolan, just doesn't break a seal. So let's get to the J-Law double evoke on the F5. F5 is going to be rounded up to 3 with the Wedding Crasher. A little stronger than the Vlad, but in the same ballpark. And that is cut in half as well. So B-Dub is going to get a little bit more than 1 block. So that was 60 green. So we're going to take that green, and then we're going to leave 50% green after that. So certainly the stall game evokes a monster defensive weapon, but MIR down to half a green. They are making some headway there. Dark Nolan, we saw it. Dust smoke goes through. You've seen it all after B-Dub. That is correct. Is that a challenge or a question? The first evoke was used. It cuts the juice in half and cuts the power of the grenade in half. So the first one that Riley threw did 85% of a block. They used the second charge of Evoke on a slightly stronger grenade, same juice. No, it's second Evoke she's used. So my comment was double Evokes are a strong item. Second one she used. This time around, it was 1.1 block, so it actually got more damage for MIR, but similar. And then the other one was stopped. So no, the comment was double Evoke is a very strong weapon. But the single Evoke is all that was applied. All right, moving on to Cat. Cat, you got 20 seconds to get your move in. Didn't start the timer, but she beat it easily. Cat's going to play Rod. Absorption. I won't charge them a challenge because it was not something that was challengeable. The question probably could have been, did you hit him with a single Evoke or a double? Not a challenge, it's a score clarification. All right, Rod, Absorb, F5 Trixie to Kang and the wall. B-Dub says wait. Mythic Tanner. All right, let's throw that Tanner out there. Mythic Tanner. Okay, now this has been a topic of conversation, so let me show you what happens here. Cat plays Rod, plays Absorption, F5 Trixie. Trixie's trying to kill one Kang, and then it hits the wall. We'll get to that in a second. Not going to be huge damage. Juice is good, but it's a low-grade grenade, so it ain't going to do much damage to the wall. But the Mythic Tanner does 35. Cat has Absorption. Now, you'd think Absorption's going to protect me. Not really in this situation. The first 20 from the Mythic is of 35 hits her. That breaks that. That means there's 15 points of carryover damage. She's also going to use Absorption ability. Now, her Absorption ability is 15, which is good. That absorbs the rest of it, so she does not lose her seal. Had she not played Absorption or had under 15 Absorption, she would have lost her seal just now. She didn't. So a great play. 35 was going to hit. Absorption absorbs 20. She's got 15 left. It's getting ready to break her seal. She absorbs it. None of that damage carries over. If 1 point of that carries over, can't sear it, but if 1 point of that would have carried over, it would break her seal. Can't sear a Mythic Tanner. All right, now let's get to the wall damage. Wall damage, F5 Trixie. It's low. The juice is the only thing that even helped you out. It's a third of a black block. You still got 2/3 of a black block remaining. 66% black still on the board. Rod, Absorption, F5. There we go. She did get her turn in on time. Final move for Team MIR in this round is going to be by Moonshot. You got 20 seconds starting now. After Moonshot, we got the Messenger of the Lord, Father Ron. And time is up. As the timer expired, he got his move in. Literally saying it as the move popped up. Going to go stun bomb to Ron. and a blue gel, standard ammo. So stun bomb, obviously not detonated, but Ron is wearing it, and then a blue gel. All right, Ron's going to get rid of both. All right, going to play a Marty to get rid of the stun bomb. And a gold Psycho. I took MIR's Marty, sorry. Let's give your Marty back. Let's take VOX's Marty and put that over there. And let's take a gold Psycho. All right, Ron stopping both things. Moonshot. That gold Psycho going to take you down to 80% from the gold. Ron, final move of round number 2. Go. Easily beats the timer. All right, Ron's going to head up to the rover zone with his dust smoke. Going to go Mythic Kang. They only have one boss out, so obviously we know his target. Ron playing Mythic Kang. Could be worth 63. Going to drop a seal. Going to haunt B-Dub, lower her damage. And B-Dub, he's going to fire a red gel at Strawman number 5. Movement is good. Mythic Kang is good. Seal is good. Standard ammo red gel. And a haunt. B-Dub says wait. Gold Psycho from Moon. All right. Final Psycho of the game for Team MIR. The gold from the Psycho, going to hit Ron, take him down to 80%. Before his seal resolves. Strawman is not lit. Movement is good. Mythic is good. Seal will resolve. Ron's going to play Absorption ability, which he can. Going to keep him at 95%. So Ron chooses to go ahead and burn that. Can anytime. Takes 5 instead of 20. All right, end of the round. Let me clarify this too. This is important. Riley is on the stairs. It does not matter which stairs she's on. Even though initially she went to the steps of the temple where MIR lit the, put out the strawman, or the temple. But it doesn't matter. Round number 2, that chamber is empty. She rotates into the temple. So MIR does get the second blessing. Justice gets his second blessing. I'm sorry, Justice gets his first blessing. Not second, first blessing. Justice moved in at this round. So first round was Ron and B-Dub. Second round, Justice and Riley. Okay, let's go ahead and get halos out. Second halo for Cat. Second halo for Ron. Because MIR shut down the Strawman. 25 for VOX, 0 for MIR. So we've got Rovers, we got Temple. DZ was 25-25. Got a great game going so far. Captains, give me your subs for round number 3. Give me your subs. Fly for Riley. Kel for Amanda. All right. So, Amanda is out, and this is unlike the dungeon. Kel is in, which means Kel can use intervention. She can use legendaries before her turn. So the rule of Cyborg is, once that player's out, Cyborg's disabled, but start of the round they can be subbed in. She gets her full allotment like she's in the game normally. So Kel coming in for Amanda, Fly in for Samurai. We're going to kill the squid. Put your buffs in if you're coming in the game. So Kel, put your buffs in. And also Deacon. J-Law. Good couple of rounds there. Speedy. Nicely done. J-Law heading out. The Deacon coming in. Trigger coming in for Cat. Cat, why are you playing Rod if you're subbing out? What the what? Okay. All right. Bye, Rod. Interesting set of circumstances there. It happens. All right. So the order this round is going to be Fly Rod, Deacon, Kel, Justice, V-Dub, Trigger, Moon, and Ron. As a reminder, Fly Rod going to start at 80%. Deacon's going to start at 80%. Fly Rod, you're on the clock starting right now. I'll cap your bosses. You get your move in 20 seconds. Fly Rod with 11 seconds to go. See if he beats the timer. In 5. Look at that. He got it. All right, under the radar. All right, before I get to this move, let me go ahead and give MIR 63 points for that Kang. Let's also give him that first boss, that first important flag to get on the board. Always important to get that first one. All right, he's going to hop into tank. Which he can not do. Hold on. All right. Yeah, he can't get into tank because he came in for Samurai. So all he can do is go to the tank zone. So I'm going to move him to the tank zone, but he cannot occupy the tank. Going to drop a seal. Going to play boss to Main Street. Boss in 3 would cap in 5. And Ron, he doesn't have the +3 from the tank, He does still have M7, Wedding Crasher, loaded. What's the target, Fly Rod? We're assuming the wall. Let's clarify, and we'll let Ron make his move. All right. All right, Ron, you got M7, Wedding Crasher with Ignite. Give me a little bit more than M7. Just either way, they're going to shut it down. So Justice is going to play Horus using his legendary. They still have 2 blues remaining, shutting down Fly Rod's shot. So move to the tank zone. Seal. Boss. No hit. And no cannonball. All right. Let's switch it over to Deacon. Deacon, you got 20 seconds starting now. Don't worry about capping. I'll take care of your boss. You just get your move in, and you got 15 more seconds. In 3. All right, time's up. Let's see if you got it. Just under the radar, Deacon, as timer expired. You guys are cutting it close tonight. All right, Deacon's going to go boss to their chest. I'll get to that after I cap. Oxygen wand, get his health back. Let's go ahead and take the white wand off the board. No Nirvana remaining. F4 Snowstorm, going to hinder B-Dub. She's got a -2. So F4 Snowstorm and B-Dub, you can let me know if that hits. And I'll go ahead and cap the other boss. So I've got about 189 points going over to VOX. They got all 3 of those Kangs. They just evened the game with 1 cap. They cap, and then Deacon coming in with a boss and 5 would also cap. So flags are 1-1, and the Kang game just got very interesting. All right, the grenade hits. F4 Snowstorm. Now, the reason it hits, and this is important, keep in mind, in the description it says if it hits the black block. The rules are, with any of these opener grenades, they have to be the first to damage the black block. Cat's Trixie hit for 34%. Because it hit for 34%, it's not a fresh black block. It's not an opener grenade, which means the snowstorm effect does not take place. You do get the F4 snowstorm, which is nice, but you don't get the effect of it because Cat sets you up for failure, Deacon. Boo your teammate. And the rod play too. Look, I don't know what you guys are smoking in Box's room, but you get a rod, you get a trick. Look, that's on you guys. All right, but I'll give you the damage. So we finally get some damage that isn't evoked. That's good news. Taking out a black block, the 66%. Taking out a green block. And because you get the full power of the grenade, you also get 50% of a green block. Walls are tied, everybody. That's what happens when the whole grenade goes through. Both teams have 50% green, MIR has the teardrop. Deacon was trying to sneak the snowstorm in there. I saw what you're doing. I like the play. Who knows? So if it would have hit, we would have seen it. All right. Deacon got his move in on time. Now we are going to kick it over to coming in off the bench. 20 seconds. Kel, go! From the rover zone. All right, she beat the timer. I got to give Deacon a seal, too. There you go. All right, so she easily beat the timer. Deacon, you got your seal. Because he went boss, wand, seal, grenade, and he put the hinder. Kel's going to jump into the rover. All right, let's give her a tire. 25 points for MIR. She's going to head over to the temple. All right. Right there beside Justice. Going to play Wyatt. I suggest you check your notes. Wyatt is flying. We'll take a block. We'll build a block. If you guys don't know what Wyatt does. Also, dropping a seal. F5, Red's Revenge to the wall, Ron. All right, in the rover. So we got another rover occupant. Seal, F5's Red's Revenge. Be a little stronger than Deacon's hit, but we do get further down in the wall, varying degrees of health. Nonetheless, it's still a good hit. Take note for your future attacks. Green block, blue block. 25% of a blue block. You got 75 blue remaining. Red's Revenge. Down into the blue level. 1 3/4 left for MIR on the blue level. All right, that is Kel's turn. She beat the timer pretty easily. From the temple, let's see if he can get on track here. 20 seconds, Justice, starting now. Players starting to get a little bit of rhythm now. It's getting faster. To the beat of the rhythm of the night, dancing till the morning light. Forget about the worries on your mind. We can leave it all behind. Oh, the rhythm of the night. Timer's up. Justice. Come on, Justice. All right, he did not beat the timer. Getting closer, though. Little closer. Singing might have thrown him off a little bit. Not my problem. You guys got to play in conditions. Could be snow, could be rain, could be lag, could be singing. Never know what you're going to run into. All right, Ace is Roxy to the straw man. Going to light number 5. Going to send Dust over to Kel. S6 Red's Revenge to the wall. All right, Roxy's good. Dust is good. A big grenade hit coming up. He says, I want to hit a little harder than that last one. You got F5, I got F6. I see you. I see where you're coming from. Fly Rod says, you got S6, I got it coming to my wall. Fly Rod, playing to Judas. What do you think, Ron? Oh, my. Mercy, mercy me. That grenade ain't where it's supposed to be. It hits, and just like that, we flipped the script. All right, got 1 3/4 down in the blue. And like Montel Jordan would say, This is how we do it. All right. Taking that 3/4, taking that blue, and barely nicking the next one to get rid of that teardrop. Fly rod, straight up gangster move to steal that grenade. That felt like it was MIR's turn, but it wasn't. But now it is. B-Dub, 20 seconds. You're up. They've been putting the hinder on B-Dub, so she's rocking a -2. Moonshot with a -1. B-Dub's got about 5 seconds to get her move in. Timer is up. Let's see if she made it. She did. She made it. Summon Mags. All right, bringing out all the pets. We've seen a lot of them. Mags in the house. Going to send Torment over to Deacon. F4, Red's Revenge to the wall. Ron, it's looking like an E2 after her hinder. Ron says it hits. E2 after the hinder, B-Dub. %, red off the board. You got 20 red remaining. There was no revenge on that Red's Revenge. There was 80% red. You got 2.2 red blocks remaining for Team MIR. She got Mags, put the Torment on the Deacon, and the hinder slowed her down a little bit. She did beat the timer pretty easily, though. Speaking of timers, Trigger, you're up. 20 seconds, go. Let's see if Trigger can make the timer. And another shout out to Trigger's Army watching. Cheer on. Can she make 20 seconds? She's only got 11 left. 10. Oh, under 10 seconds. Let's hope she does it. In 5. Oh, look at that. Easily. She wrote a book and had room to spare. Luna Lamp over to Justice. Going to be seeing some S8s out of him. All right, let's put that Mythic Kang up there for Trigger. Could be worth 63. Gonna steal B-Dub's Kang. There you go. B-Dub. I don't know if a Kang has ever been stolen before. Yours was. I like that. That's borderline brilliant. Everybody steals bosses, but heck, we might see a new trend. No Kang for B-Dub. I think you're starting something. M7, Red's Revenge to the wall with a seal. All right, Luna Lamp's good. Mythic Kang to Deacon's boss. Steal Bonnie's Kang. And M7, Red's Revenge, does it hit? Come on, this is a family affair, okay? I think that's illegal. I don't think your significant other can use preventions on your significant other. Probably something we need to discuss in the competition committee. But for now, I got to allow it to go through. Fly Rod, using tank page 1 prevention, stopping the M7, Red's Revenge loaded. She beat the timer, but she could not get the attack past the great Fly Rod. Absolutely. All right, so no grenade attack for you. Let's go over to next to act is going to be Moonshot. Moonshot, you got 20 seconds starting now. In 13. In 3. In 2. In 1. Did he beat it? Time is up. Did not make the timer. Going to Talon Bonnie to their DZ. B-Dub leaving the no zone. And there's nobody there because Trigger had to move to the no zone. Going to go heal and seal. Give himself an extra layer of protection. And get that 10% of that 80. So he's back up to 90. And he got a cadet to the straw man. Ron says, wait a minute. Ron using the prevention does not want the cadet used. All right. So B-Dub is taloned into the DZ. Moonshot would heal and seal. Cadet would have put out a straw man, but nope. Ron prevents it. Speaking of Ron, you got 20 seconds starting now. $14. I can see you guys like sweating while you're typing. In 5, 4. All right. Timer's up now. Look at that. He beat it. Father Ron with 2 seconds to spare. Going to turn Kel into an engineer. Noted. Kel, you're an engineer. Ron's going to move to the DZ because he doesn't like B-Dub having full custody of it. That would have been a nice sneaky 75-point play. Got some smart players tonight, y'all. Move Ron down here, and Ron, we'll get your seal. All right, Ron and his dust and his rover moving down. Roxy to Strawman. Ron gonna like Strawman. It's like the Strawman rebirth, y'all. Starting to see it again. Strawman number 6. M7 Carnage to the wall. Oh, you guys got double Judas, Ron. No, look at this. Just when you thought it was safe to start chucking grenades, double Judas in the same round. Ron with the M7 Carnage. Now he did lower the grade of the grenade. Don't know if that was intentional, if he was expecting it, or let me know, Ron. Kel's an engineer. Ron's in the DZ. He likes a straw man. Oh, boy. Oh, my. All right. I got another -5 for MIR. Riley not in the game. No Judas. Gold blue from B-Dub. All right, gold blue. First blue of the game. Going to stop it. And going to break the seal. Ron, you lost your seal. Big, big turn of events there. All right, Kel's an engineer. Ron locked her out. Moves to the DZ, gets the straw man. Grenade is gold blued, and Ron loses a seal. Not a bad trade-off there. All right, round number 3. I've got, check this out. We've got B-Dub getting a halo. Ron getting a halo. Moon getting a third halo. Justice getting a blessing. Kel getting a blessing. VOX getting 100 points from the straw man. DZ, we got 25 for MIR, 0 for VOX. They controlled one, they locked one down. Could have been 75-0. Nice save by Ron. Few pets in play, and looks like we are set to go. Fly rod, you've got 20 seconds starting now. In 3 and 2, did he beat the timer? Yeah, easily. Look at that. Easily jumps in. All right. Not going to occupy the tank. Mythic Kang to Main Street. Mythic Kang could be worth 63 if it caps. S8 Oracle. All right, so he's going to add Echo, which is going to give Kel a point of rage. So we've got S8, Thrill Smoke, S9, 2.2 red remaining, Oracle 8, 9, 10, 11. Ron, you got S11 Oracle. Obviously, if the Oracle hits, it'll do things. Look at that. You know, that's payback. You know it had to be Trigger, right? Gold blue from Trigger. VOX has 1 blue remaining. Going to shut it all down except the Mythic Kang. And it's also going to break his seal. All right. And we do have 2 flags to 1. MIR capped 2 flags in the first cycle because we had Riley capped, Moon capped, and we also had J-Law capped for the other team. So with the Kangs, pretty even so far. MIR with a slight wall advantage. Other than that, pretty even money up to this point. Fly Rod easily beat the timer, though. No issue there. All right, let's see if Deacon is mentally regrouped from his snowstorm. You got 20 seconds, Deacon. Go! You do have Torment, and it can't be pilled. In 3. All right, easily. Easily beats the timer. Good job, Deke. 2 for 2 tonight. That man is on fire. Going to go Mythic Kang to his own boss. No one blames him for that at all. Get that other Mythic Kang up there. We know Bonnie's not be playing a Mythic Kang tonight. So Deacon trying to get one leg up. Could be worth 63. Little pet repel. I'm going to get rid of his torment because after this turn he won't have it. But we know we're not giving him the rage ability. All right, going to haunt B-Dub. All right, you can haunt her, but it can't be for damage. So let me know what you are haunting her for. She already has a damage buff and a hinder. And while you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and resolve the Vlad's Revenge. All right. We've got Deacon taking care of the green block. Thank you. Down in the blue, 25% of the blue. Got 75 blue remaining. So that's 2 3/4 blue for VOX, 2.2 red for MIR. Several block lead. All right. Going to lower B-Dub's health. She's got minus 10 damage and minus 10 health. And a negative 2 hinder. All right, good stuff there, everybody. Or as Sir Tim would say, the right stuff. Because he likes boy band music from the 80s. Nothing wrong with that. Kel, you're up. You got 20 seconds starting right now. Hell, might even be the 90s. Probably the 90s. I don't know. Somewhere between the late 80s and 90s. Timer's up. And a negative did not make the time. I think I threw her off with the boy band comment. Kel, missing the timer. Don't sleep on the extra points from the timers. But that was a pretty long move. That's pretty tough to get all that. I don't think I could type that in 3 minutes. So, 25 seconds. Kudos to you. But yeah, that would have probably taken me a while. All right, she's going to drive to the DZ with her dust. Over here by Moon. Wyatt is going to steal a block and then rebuild a block, Ron. All right, so the block he steals, equivalent to 0.2. So that's a full red block. I'm sorry, scratch that. That's a 0. It's a full red block, but there's only 2 remaining. Then he comes over here, and that is now a full blue block. So it was 75. He rebuilds it, then he goes away. After Wyatt does what he does, Kel's going to Talon Bonnie over to the temple. Let's bring Bonnie back over here beside Justice. All of her buffs too. Unholy the Dust. And can't do anything about the lantern. So S8 Oracle to the wall. Drives, Talon, Unholy, Blue Spark, And that's going to be enough to take down 2. And Kel, where would you like to put the seal from the Oracle? So she gets a free seal. Can't be a wall. Can be a person pet. All right, going to put the seal on Mags. So Mags ain't dying. All right, so check this out. We got Bonnie with a seal, and now her pet has a seal. I'm not saying it's not dying, but it's got a seal, okay? Kel also is going to get the first gold bar. So let's give her 50. Climbing up the leaderboard. And let's go ahead and reset this wall and give MIR their first complete wall. Not a super strong wall. It was about average. But there were some good plays to slow it down a little bit. 1 block, 2 flags. VOX, 1 flag. All right, a lot of stuff there. Double checking it. Looks good. Let's go over to From the Temple. Trying to beat his first timer of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Justice, 20 seconds starting right now. Got about 9 more seconds. All right, timer's up. Let's see if he beat it. Did not beat the timer. After Justice, we'll have B-Dub, Trigger, Moon, and Ron, and then halftime. Got a close one. Teams are scrapping for their points. Going to go Red Paul to Moon. Send a max seal over to Ron. M7 Red's Revenge loaded to the wall. See if it hits. B-Dub, what do you think? Hits or wait? It hits. All right, let's go Red Paul. Going to double strike. Going to hit Moon, break his seal. Also going to hit him again, taking from 90 down to 88. M7 Red's Revenge, though, is what we really want to see. And does look like full strength. Blue block. Blue block. 10% of a blue block. Justice, hey, every little bit counts. Taking you down to 90 blue. So VOX with 4 red and 90% of a blue block. MIR getting ready to start their second block. All right, so attack, good. Red's revenge, good. Mags is going to steal 2 blocks at the start of the turn. B-Dub, you're up 20 seconds. Starting now. All right. Cyrus and Mags, she beat the timer easily, so I'll show you the progression for this. Mags was already out. Mags will take precedence over the cyborg. Won't matter. Because still going to clear 5 blocks. All right, so here's a nice combo shot for you guys keeping score at home. Bonnie's pet Mags no longer needs a seal because it's done. Going to sneak over here. It's going to take 2 blocks. Black and green. They're going to use Cyborg Cyrus. 1, 2, 3. Binds to Justice. S6 Vlad's loaded to the wall. Binds to Justice. Going to break his seal. Giving Vines. Going to take him down 80%. Gold blue from Ron. Don't know the health of the wall because we haven't seen it, but Ron says, I don't care. I'm stopping it. Gold blue is going to hit B-Dub. It's going to break her seal, but no more damage. All right. Mags takes 2 blocks. Played the turn before, so the pet will resolve. Cyborg, first thing of this move, takes down 3. Boss to the side chest. B-Dub playing boss. In 3 with cap in 5. So Fly Rod with a boss, B-Dub with a boss, Deacon with a boss. Vlad's is stopped. All right, let's get the timer, get ready. Trigger! 20 seconds, starting now. All right. Fallacy for a straw man. Easily beats the timer. Vines to B-Dub. Put Vines on B-Dub. It's going to take her down to 90%. S8 Goliath loaded with Echo. That is a big time grenade, right? But you know, best time to throw them, I guess, is when the Judases aren't around. MIR's still got a couple things they can do. After Trigger, we'll have Moon, and then we'll have Ron. and we'll see where everybody's at. B-Dub got us waiting. Let's see what the move's going to be. B-Dub, what are we waiting on? Gold blue from Kel. All right. One blue remaining. Kel is in the game. So that gold blue going to hit triggers, going to break her seal. All blues used except one. Fallacy's good. Vines is good. The Goliath would have been a huge hit. Does not hit. All right, final move for MIR in the first half. Moon, go. About 15 more seconds. Get his move in. Easily makes the timer this time around. Going to move to the stairs of the temple. Going to steal Justice Pet Repel with the Anthrax Wand. Red Wand is off the board. Going to go Red Petro and a Cadet to Strawman. All right. Going to bump him out of the temple and try to put out a Strawman all in one shot, Ron. It's like, take your pick. But Ron's got time. All right, Deacon's going to prevent the Petro. I like it. I like it. Prevent the Petro. Cadet's going to hit. It's going to put out Strawman number 6. They have 5 lit. Got to use them for something, though, right? Good moves all the way across the board. All right, well, we got one person remaining before halftime. Ron, 20 seconds starting now. About 5 more seconds. Timer's up. All right. Final move of the first half. Ron's going to move to the tank zone. So he can keep his stuff. Talon trigger to the DZ. Binds to B-Dub. And light a Strawman. All good. It's halftime, so that stuff's not all going to carry over. Nor will the Vines. Okay. Moves to the tank zone, good. Talon, good. Vines won't matter. And Strawman going to light it up. All right. I'll get your second half lineups. Everybody get up, take a quick break. What am I missing? What am I missing to your challenge that Deacon has a boss out? All right, I'm confused. I you're like tripping tonight or something, man. I don't know what it even means. That's like I'm trying to read and understand, and I know he has a boss out. He has a Kang on it too. All right, let me finish what I'm doing. All right, DZ points 25-25. Justice in the temple. B-Dub in the temple. Kel in the DZ. Strawman, 100 points for VOX. They have 6 Strawman lit up and another one not lit. All right, so we got DZ points assigned, temples assigned, rovers. Where are rovers? We got them. And we're going to have to remove some smokes and get some of the subs in. All right, Kel's going to lose her smoke because of elevation. Also going to lose a rover. Ron's going to lose his rover. Ron is not in the DZ, so he keeps his seal, but all the lingering smokes do go away regardless. So Ron, no dust smoke. B-Dub, no vines. And I am going to leave these single halos for now. Because Moon has 3. Kel has 1. Trigger has 1. So you never know. A lot of people with 1. So Moon has 3. Cat has 2. And several other people have 1. All right, let me get the subs in. Cat for trigger. Die as an extra tank. Move Ron back up to the rover zone. Move Justice over to the tank zone. Trigger heading out. Great job, Trigger. Bring Cat back in. Bring her cryo ring back in. Bring her 2 halos back in. Deacon, Ron, Die, Justice, Cat, all good. Riley for fly. JJ extra DZ. JJ in the house. What's up, JJ? Kel back in the rover zone. Fly rod heading out. Samurai there, and B-Dub back in the tank zone. And a straw man likes to follow me around. All right, I'll give you guys a new order. Before we do that, Deacon will start out with suffocation again. He'll be at 80%. Riley will be at 80%. And the order is going to be Samurai, Deacon, Kel, Justice, B-Dub, Cat, Moon, Ron, JJ, and Dr. Dye. Again, Riley, Deacon, Kel, Justice, B-Dub, Cat, Moon, Ron, JJ, Dr. Dye. Do not worry about capping your bosses. It'll take extra time to type it. I will tell you when your boss caps after you take the time to get your move in. Got 3 rounds remaining. This match is super close. Everybody have fun. Samurai got 20 seconds starting now. All right, easily beats the timer. Mixing it up a little bit. Moving into the temple. Orcus to Justice put out a flame. She's going to go heal and seal. Heal and seal would take her back to 90. Orcus is going to splash. Take him down to 5. Deal a little bit of damage to Justice. Not much, but a little bit. Take him down to 92. S6 Wedding Crasher is going to hit the wall. All right, I'll resolve that in a second. Before I do that, let me give MIR 63-point Kang. And give MIR their 3rd boss. 3 bosses to 2. I'm sorry, 3 bosses to 1. 3 to 1. Temple, Orcus, Heal and Seal. S6 Wedding Crasher is going to hit. And we get to see the health of the 2nd wall. Blue block. %60 of a red block. You got 40 red remaining. So Wedding Crasher takes a full blue and 60 of the next blue with the S6 buff. .4 remaining for Team MIR. All right, let's go over to the Deacon. Deacon, you got 20 seconds. Go. Easily. Easily. Deacon crushes the timer. F5 Wedding Crasher loaded. Gonna drop some heal smoke. Stasis to kill. Lost soul to that side chest. All right. Kill with the stasis. Deacon caps. I'll get to that in a second. And the Wedding Crasher hits. The Lost Soul over here. Whatever caps on that, whatever Kangs, etc., 75% of it will go over to VOX. Sorry, 25%. So currently that would be 63 points if it stays the way it is. So Lost Soul could be worth 63 points. F5 Wedding Crasher is going to hit. Heal Smoke is good. Stasis to kill. The Legendary will be worth 63. All right, Wedding Crasher on this wall. This wall was a little weaker. It was a moderate wall. Deacon using a high power grenades. Deacon finishing off the blue and taking out a red. 3 red blocks remaining for Team VOX. MIR about a wall ahead, but closing fast. Kel, you got 20 seconds to get your move in. Time is up. Let's see if she beat it. Did not beat the timer. Orange Crush Stasis. Seal and Thrill. Boss to Main Street. Got Ron's attention. Justice going to intervene the Orange Crush. Wants to leave the stasis there. She does get to Seal and Thrill. No to the Orange Crush and no to the boss on Main Street. Justice is good with the intervene. All right. So after Kel, we're going to have Justice, B-Dub, Cat, Moon, Ron, JJ, and Doc. Let's kick it over to Justice. Justice, you got 20 seconds starting now. All right, we might have a flip here. Justice easily beats the timer. Good job, Justice. Finally, on turn 5, I knew it was going to happen for you eventually. All right, he gets in the tank. Cannonball. First cannonball of the game for either team. Going to go to the temple in the tank. Going to drive her beside Riley. Like, move over. Gonna seal and thrill. And it's gonna be a lot of juice. S8. Thrill makes it 9. Plus 5 from the tank. S14, B-dub. Let's give him a boss on Main Street. Played in 5, would cap in 7. Now we got her in the game, and now we got a Judas, Ron. Oh, boy. Ron's like, no, you don't. Cat, tank page 1. No, you don't. Understandable, Ron. Buford says not nice, and Cat says definitely not nice. All right, shutting it down all the way around. Because, of course, they are. VOX trying to steal Main Street. And B-Dub trying to get Riley to redirect that Judas. All right, we will have a boss cap this turn, but meanwhile, B-Dub, you got 20 seconds starting now. Every point matters. Every cap. Every soul well. Every Kang. Every block. Every DZ. Every straw man. Every temple. Every prevention. Looms large. It's always cool when people say that, right, in sports? Looms large. B-Dub going to hop into tank. Beats the timer. Moving to the temple stairs. Get rid of some of these halos in a little bit. All right, so give B-Dub that cannonball. We now got a cannonball for each team. Going to go red orbital. B-Dub playing red orbital. That wall caps. You give her 17 if it caps. Dust to Deacon. Going to pawn if the dust, so no dust on Deacon. And I got B-Dub with an E3. Plus 5 from the tank. E8. Minus 2 hinder. E6. Seismic. The seismic hits. All right, so first seismic. Put that symbol up here. A second one will capsize something. S6 seismic. B-Dub taking down the 40. Taking down the 40 dog. And then taking down a red block. 2 red blocks remaining. 2 full red. Captus Boss. Got an empty chest. We've got flag number 4 for MIR. And because this was a 250-point flag, VOX will get 63 points. And it is 4 flags to 2. Put that flag up for Deacon. 4 flags to 2, 1 wall to 0. I got Bonnie playing boss in round 3, Jason. Hang on. Yep, you're correct. I had it written down in 3, but it is 4. They are correct. Good challenge. No, I even read it as 3, so multiple times, but you guys are correct. All right, let's put that back. No points yet. So keep the soul well on it. Deacon's boss was on the side chest. So this boss is actually off. And the Kang's cap. All right, so here's what we have. We'll pause for a second because this is a speed round. We want to get it right. All right, so I had Bonnie 3 and 5, but they are correct. It is 4 and 6. So Bonnie will cap next round, which means it can't be played. Justice is on Main Street. And the side chest is vacant. All right. Should be good. Are we good? Everybody, we're called up for the next turn. Give me a 999 if we're straight, and we'll start from that point. So everybody, give me a thumbs up. Give me a 999. Let me know we're good where we're at. All right. All right, we got everybody on board. Solid. All right, once we get all the emojis up there, I'll give everybody a second to breathe, and then we'll get the next turn in. All right. B-dub, tank, temple, orbital, dust is stopped. Seismic does hit. We've calculated the damage. Everybody's good to go. We go from B-dub over to cat. Cat, 20-second timer starting now. We're going to have Cat, Moon, Ron, JJ, and Dr. Die. Beats the timer by 3 seconds. Going to Ion, Samurai from the temple. We move her over here. Gives her the best advantage if she does want to do something. But she has moved over to her no zone. Going to Talon Dr. Die into the temple. Little switcheroo there, B-dub. They're not going to let you in the temple stairs. That's harsh. Going to seal and thrill. And going to gas blast Bonnie. And it hits. All right. Ion's good. Talon is good. Seal and thrill is good. And the gas blast is going to blast her out of the tank. That's good. Because they said it hit. Sneakiness. Cat and B-dub both beat the timer. All right, let's go over to Moon. 20 seconds, Moon. Gonna steal Dr. Die's boss. Mythic Kang to Bonnie's boss. Gonna add a little bit more to it. Helps MIR, but helps the soul well. Gonna drop some MIR smoke on Main Street. F4 red gel standard ammo to Main Street as well. MIR smoke is not resolved yet. So it is preventable this round. All right, Dr. Die, no boss. Mythic Kang is good. MIR smoke is good. Big shot coming from the D9. Gold Psycho from Cat. That is the final Psycho for all teams. Just one blue remaining. That's the DIs. Gold Psycho from Cat. Going to hit Moon. Going to take Moon down to 80%. And he easily beat the timer. All right, things just got a little interesting here. Ron, 20-second timer starting now. Beats the timer pretty easily. 4 seconds to spare. Ron's going to head over to the bomber zone on foot. Going to send Boss over to the side chest, as he should. Ron playing Boss in 5 would cap in 7. We got B-Dub that would cap in 6. Justice would cap in 7. Ron would cap in 7. Going to send some Vile over to Moon. Drop Moon a little lower, down to 70%. And going to light straw man number 6. Bomber zone, Boss, shot, Vile smoke, all good. Let's take it over to JJ. 20 seconds, JJ, starting now. Got JJ and Dr. Die. JJ going DZ portal. Going to put a Boss on Main Street. Got Justice on Main Street. Got JJ on Main Street. JJ playing Boss in 5 would cap in 7 unless Justice caps first. Going to play Absorption. Neon Arrow, Red Gel to Main Street Boss. Can't be prevented. So it is going to hit. It's from Dark Widow. And it will break up the mirror smoke. And it's going to do a little bit of damage. There's no juice on it. And by a little bit, I do mean a little bit. We're going to take Justice Boss from 100% down to 95%. But every little bit counts. And she did beat the timer. This is going to be the final move of round number 5. Dr. Die. 20 seconds starting right now. About 5 more seconds. All right, timer's up. Let's see if she beat it. Did not beat the timer. Did not beat the timer. That's okay. Coming in fresh. Important to get the move right. Just tuning in. We got a pretty good battle tonight. Both teams playing really, really high level. Going to blaze Strawman number 7 with the final move of the round. Sneaky, sneaky VOX. Able to sneak in another Strawman. Going to move to the steps. Now I'm going to tell you it's not going to matter because it's probably a pre-type move. But if she does move to the steps, she's the only person on the steps, and it is the final move of the round, which will put her back in the temple. I think it's just like, 1 foot out. Watch, I'm going to move back in. You can't get the temple because, yeah, anyway. All right. She's going to seal herself as well. M7 Carnage. And she's going to play Blessing on Boss, which is smart as hell because that's going to take Justice Boss up to 97%. So gaining free points back. And a shot hits. Strawman lit. Seal. Stays within temple range. M7 Carnage to the wall. And recouping a little bit of that damage to the boss. M7 Carnage. Good juice. Decent grenade. Red block. Little less than half a red block. 40%. You got 60% red remaining. 1.6 red blocks for Team VOX. MIR about a wall ahead. All right, that is the end of round number 5. Another good round. Let's take a look at the DZ. 25-25. Temple. Justice with a blessing. Dr. Die right beside him. So 1 blessing for VOX, none for MIR. Let's get these halos. Cat with a 3rd halo. JJ grabbing a halo. Moon with the 4th halo. Nobody else will likely be in the halo running. I got Ron occupying every zone. 150 occupy for Ron. Be back 1 quick second. Also got 150 strawman points for Team VOX. So they have 7 strawman lit up. All right, so we've given strawman. We've given occupy. Looks like the flags currently are 3-2. Got a challenge on Main Street. We got Kangs. We got walls. Got some other things that are going down here. We got timers. And we're going to move into round number 6, everybody. Great match. And starting out round number 6 is going to be Samurai. Samurai got 20 seconds starting now. Beats the timer easy. Good job to Samurai. Silver Spark, Red Blitz. Stasis on Kel. Gonna mirror smoke the boss on Main Street. Gonna go M7 Whammo to the boss on Main Street before the mirror smoke resolves. All right. Red Blitz, gonna kill Stasis. Mirror smoke is good. Shot is good. Better weapon this time around. And it does have juice on it. All right, with the extra juice, going to take Justice. Boss from 97. %, 25% shot to Justice Boss, sitting at 72. Silver Spark, Red Blitz is good. Mirror Smoke is there. Whammo hits. And she beat the timer. Meanwhile, Deacon, you got 20 seconds starting now. Neither team seems to be in panic mode. Everybody's got their own strategy for tonight. We'll see who has a better strategy. He beats the timer barely. Going to summon Nolan. Going to move over to the temple steps with this Nolan. Going to bless the boss. Kick it back up to 74. M7 Wedding Crasher loaded with Rampage. More than enough. Seven, 8, 9. Equivalent to an S9 from the Deacon. B-Dub making him work a little bit. JJ going to paint it over to the wall. Yep. And we will not give him the bless because the first thing he did was the Rampage. So bless does not happen. Yep. And we'll give VOX a warning for double abilities. So no bless. Taking the boss back down to 72. Sorry, 72, not 74. 74 would have been after the bless. So the Rampage is first. So that damage is all going to go through. And then we're going to pain half of that damage over to the other side. Deacon with a gold bar. 50 points. Let's go ahead and rebuild it. Temporarily, we have 1 block to 1. All right, so we got 7, 8, 9. It's going to be a little bit over 4.5 with the Wedding Crasher. JJ, red block is gone with the pain. Finishing the red and 50% of a red block. Good pain attack. Good timing, not quite enough to finish off the wall. Half a red block. B-Dub throwing the Intaglio. Juicing it up +2. Added to JJ's attack. That's going to give you another gold bar. JJ finishing off the wall. Let's also give him the orbital. Two walls down for MIR. We will reset it. Always nice to get gold bars when it's not your turn. Both teams starting fresh. So, obviously, MIR with a 300-point wall lead. VOX making it up in different areas. Pretty close. Or is it? A lot of points on the board in different capacities. But Deacon doing what the Deacon does. That's making a little noise. All right, let's go over to Kel. Kel, you got 20 seconds starting now. No. JJ gets the gold bar because the juice was put on JJ's attack, Jules. It was a continuation of JJ's attack. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. Kel under the radar again. Or over the radar, I guess. Maybe over the radar. Kel's going to move down to the tank zone. And I'm not going to drag your Halo because it's really a two-person Halo game at this point. Orcus to Justice with a pet repel. All right, at Orcus, going to break Justice seal. also going to put out that 7th flame. S6 Rapture to the wall with Echo. All right, we got a teardrop and a brand new wall. S7. Brand new wall, brand new health. Black block. %, of a green block, 60 green remaining. MIR mowing them down in a brand new wall. Killing the tank zone. Orcus is good. Plays a pet repel. Rapture shot. Teardrop with the Echo. And that Echo carrying over a little bit to B-Dub. B-Dub still with the hinder. We're in round 6, though. This time it'll only be a -1 because she's got some Echo. All right, after Kel, looks like we're going to have Justice in his tank. 20 seconds, Justice. About 5 seconds. Timer's up. Justice just missing the timer. Again, better to get it right. After Justice, we'll have B-Dub, Cat, Moon, Ron, JJ, Dr. Die, and then the starters come back in. On B-Dub's turn, they will cap. Both teams working hard for points. Give Justice about 10 more seconds to get his move in before we have to nerf the attack. Going to go heal and seal. S8 Rapture loaded to the wall. Heal and seal, bring it back to 100. S8 Rapture, by the way, is in a tank. It is round 6. It's S14 Rapture. B-Dub says, wait, that might have been a game ender right there. I know we got another round, but that's the type of grenade that might have turned out the lights. S8. From the tank, S14. And just in the nick of time, the final blue of the game. All blues have been played. Justice. Taking damage before the heal and seal. The gold from the gold blue will take you down to 80 after your heal and seal resolves. Good intention. Good target. They had a little left in the tank for you. Don't worry about the cap. I'll take care of it. B-Dub, you got 20 seconds starting now. About 5 more seconds. Timer is up. Let's see if she beat it. Easily beat it. All right, B-Dub is going to Cape of Craven. Turn into a priest, so she has a prevention. Gonna stack a mirror smoke on top of the mirror smoke. And an M7 whammo. So we got chain mirror smokes. And we got shots coming in. And Doom's a good weapon. Stronger than Samurai's weapon. M7 gives you a good gauge. Going to take Justice Boss from 72%. Down to 41%. 31% damage from the M7 Whammo Red Gel Doom from B-Dub, and adding another layer of mirror smoke on top of it. She also capped another Kang for Mir. Another 63 points. 1 second, let me get the total gain from the Soul Well. VOX gaining 78 points instead of 63. So you get 25% of the Kang, 25% of 250-point boss. Meanwhile, Mir getting boss number 4. So you get the Kang, they get the boss. VOX gets a little bit back. Getting interesting. Priest, mirror smoke, shot, boss cap. All good. All right, let's keep the thing rolling. We got some drama coming up. Cat, you got 20 seconds starting now. Speed Racer just keeps you on the edge of your seat, in my opinion. Look at that. Now, that's pretty fast. Gamma Glob. And add Bless. And that is all you can do. And the question would be, if you gamma glob, is that all you can do? Yes, but the activation is free because there's no other attack to it. So Cat is going to bring 32% back. So we saw B-dubs hit 32%. That's pretty similar. Justice Boss back up to 73%. Is it safe? I don't know. There's mirror smoke on it. Regis with Gamma Glob. Boss with Bless. Justice is 73% after Cat's a turn. Let's find out. Moonshot, you got 20 seconds. And Vile Smoke is going to take Moon down to 60% health. While he's typing his move, you got 20 seconds, Moon. All right, now I'll get back to him in 1 second. All right. I'm going to go Dune to Justice. Splash of Flame. Heal and Thrill. Blue Spark S8 Whammo to Main Street Boss. And it's going to be a big hit. Just letting you know. And you can't do anything about it. So let's get rid of the mirror smoke because we know that's going through. Dune to Justice. Going to break his... That straw man needs to stop moving. Let me move you over here out of the way, dude. All right. Dune there. Splash. Flame 6. Going to take him down to 5. Heal and Thrill. Bring Moon back up to 80%. And I got an 8. I got a 9. I got a Thrill. I haven't resolved it. I can give it to you. It's a 25-point penalty. Ron going to pay 25 points for damage resolution. And I'll get to your damage in a second. But he thought it was worth the 25 points. We'll see. 8, 9, 10. All right, so I got an S10 coming from the D9. All right, give me a second. Actually, it is different from Orcus, and that is a good question and a good challenge. Dune either does D100 to a person, or it splashes the flame, or spreads the flame. So, Moon, you said Dune to Justice. So, I'm going to ask you which order. Do you want the pet to hit Justice, or do you want to splash the flame? I mean, I'm pretty sure we know the answer, but it is different than Orcus. It is a D100 or one or the other, where Orcus does hit and does splash. All right, he's going to splash it. So the difference is Justice does not lose his seal, but they do put out the flame. All right, Diana C is going to take a lot of damage here, or half the damage. So we're going to calculate the damage. The medic page is going to take it over to Diana C. She does have a seal, thankfully, this time around. And Ron, I will tell you, it was worth it to pay the 25, in my opinion, and barely getting in under damage resolution. Moon coming in at double damage to pets. $70 71 70 almost 71%. 71%. Diana C cutting that in half. Wow, that's a hell of a hit. All right, Diana C is going to take half of it to the seal. And going to take Justice Boss from 73 down to 38%. Holy Toledo. That's still a hell of a hit. Dark 9, man. All right, Moon. Dune to Justice, or Dune to Splash the Flame. Never mind. Heal and Thrill. Gets it back. Gets the buff from the Heal and Thrill. S8. Whole lot of stuff going on. It's no longer MIR smoke. And we're going to go from Moonshot over to Ron. Ron, you got a 20-second timer. Beats the timer. All right, Ron's going to move to their DZ. Put him over here. All right, he's playing passive legendary Azure. And sacrifice to give H20 to the target of his choice. He chooses the boss to kick it up to 58%. He's going to lay Torment Smoke on JJ. Going to play Bless. Ron is trying to squeeze. You're trying to squeeze every ounce of the lemon you can, man. 60 points, and he's going to shoot. Ron, what weapon are you using with that Gamma Glob? Just out of curiosity. All right. B-Dub is saying it hits. It is a Healing Wave 10. But I need to know what you're firing. All right, Ron, standard ammo, Gamma Glob. B-Dub, still good with it hitting. It's going to be a Healing Wave 10. And it's going to bring his boss, that boss, up to 70%. The Azure Gamma Glob combo, not a bad combo. Because it is passive. Seen some really good combos out of both. Take that boss back up to 70%. All right, let's kick it over to JJ in the house. JJ, give you 20 seconds, and you got the Torment Smoke. All right, she beats the timer. JJ going to head over. Going to activate Doomsday. Ron, I don't know if you got anything for it. You can let me know. Maybe you do. It hits. All right. We're going to take Justice Boss from 70% down to 20%. Seen this before. And she did beat the timer pretty easily. A lot of work here, guys. A lot of work. This is the final move of the 6th round before we get starters back in. 20 seconds, Dr. Die. All right. She beats the timer. Gonna go Mythic Kang to Ron's boss. Caps will be worth 63. Nope, that is a incorrect challenge. Max Gamma attaches to standard ammo for healing wave 10. Inferno to Strawman and Thrill Smoke. They both hit. All right, we're going to light up Strawman number 6. Mythic Kang is good. Inferno is good. Strawman is good. However, Minister can only fire the Gamma Glob, but the Gamma Glob is not exclusive to the Minister. Dr. Die beats the timer. Doesn't worry about the boss. Plays a couple other things. And that is where we leave round number 6. Round number 6, let's get starters back in or whoever's going to play. Let's calculate a few things. We've got VOX getting 25 points in the DZ, MIR getting 0. Justice and Dr. Die adding another blessing. Justice grabbing the golden orb. 100 points for Justice. Halos, Moon grabbing another halo. Cat grabbing another halo. Strawman, Vox getting 100. MIR with 0. All right, so we got DZ, we got Temple, got the Occupy, got the Strawman. Deacon coming in for J-Law, which means Dr. Die heading out. Great job tonight, Dr. Die. Rocking it. Let's see who we got coming in for MIR. Give them a second. Looks like we will have Deacon, Justice Cat, and Ron. JJ staying in for Samurai. Okay. Because JJ is in the game, this will be interesting. JJ doesn't sub out, she stays in. Riley heads out because that's the sub. So we bump the lineup and change the lineup up 1. So it will go Kel, Deacon, B-Dub, Justice, Moon, Cat, JJ, and Ron. Final round, each player gets a turn. Kel, you got 20 seconds starting now. That is correct. That is correct. Hold on. Back it up. Ron is right. Only one player can be subbed out. All right. Okay, so let's back that up. JJ will be in for Kel, but JJ's still in the game. So it'll go Samurai, Deacon, B-Dub, Justice, Moon, Cat, JJ, and Ron. Good challenge, good call. So we'll start out with Samurai. Samurai, you got 20 seconds starting now. Samurai, Deacon, B-Dub, and Justice. Timer's up. Did not make the timer. All right, going to go to the temple. All right, and she was in for Kel. So let me pull Kel off the field. And that puts Samurai in the rover position. Going to go over to the temple. Gold Rage, Thrill, S8 Wedding Crasher to Justice Boss. Ruffled Feather time. Samurai, that's, come on. Leave him alone. Justice Boss is out of play. Samurai with a Ruffled Feather. Got JJ on Main Street. Got Ron on the other boss. Ron did the math. Felt like it was a sacrifice he could make. We'll see. All right, let's go from Samurai over to the Deacon and Nolan. 20 seconds starting now. That's dang fast, Deacon. All right. No question there. He got the timer. S8 Goliath loaded. Heal and Thrill Smoke with Arc Spark. B-Dub. It's a Goliath. That means Deacon. 8, 9. About an S10. And Nolan likes it too. But B-Dub doesn't. B-Dub is the priestess, and she's going to prevent it, Deacon. I know you wanted that to go through, but she wasn't going to let it happen. All right, speaking of B-Dub, bumping her up in the order. B-Dub, you got 20 seconds, starting now. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. Yep, I'll get you in a second. We'll calculate the Nolan's damage. I'll go back to Nolan. Blackout Wand. No DZ. Orcus to Justice. Going to put out flame number 6. S8 Wedding Crasher with Empower. All right, so B-Dub, S8 Wedding Crasher. Wall number 3. And then we'll get back to Nolan, Deacon with the Goliath and the buffs. So I'm going to start with B-Dub since we're already here. S9 with Empower. %% green. Gone. Green. Gone. Blue. Gone. 25% blue B-Dub. Nice shot. 75 blue remaining. She got no hinder anymore, y'all. All right. Speaking of no hinder, let's take it up a notch. Nolan did not get stopped. So Deacon did manage to get that Goliath through. Eight, 9, 10 after his Ignite Arc Spark. Fresh wall. We saw this wall earlier. We didn't see it with the Goliath with an S10 though. Black, green, green, blue for the Deacon. Deacon, nice shot there. 4 blocks for you. Good shots by both players. All right, let's kick it over. We got B-Dub's move. We got Justice in a tank in the temple. Been getting harassed all night. Justice, you got 20 seconds. They're hitting the dude. They're splashing his flames. They're killing his boss. Will Justice get some retribution in his final turn? He beats the timer, that's for sure. Red Blaze to the Straw Man. Light up number 6. Thrill Smoke. Blue Spark, S8 Goliath. Just tell me, don't make me do the math. JJ with the prevention. I'm not going to say ouchie, but if I did say ouchie, I would use it right now. Shutting down all that power. And that was a lot. That was a lot coming at you. All right, let's kick it over to Moonshot. Moonshot, your final move. 20 seconds starting now. Will he beat the timer? Time's up. He did. Spectral Snake to Straw Man is good. Puts out number 6. Going to leave the DZ. He's already got all the halos he needs. M7 Goliath. 7, 8 with Empower. Moonshot in full effect here. Blue, blue, teardrop. Red. Couple attacks destroying this third wall. And Moonshot beating the timer. Put out a flame. Big Goliath, a lot of empower too. So, I mean, we see the extra damage. So we're going to have Ron, we're going to have Cat, Ron, Cat, JJ, and Ron. All right? Cat, JJ, and Ron. We'll cap a couple bosses before we end this thing. Cat, you're up. 20 seconds. Cat, JJ, and then Ron. Five seconds to go. Will she beat the timer? Time's up. She did. Going to leave the DZ because she doesn't need to be there. Going to send Mythic Kang over to Ron's boss. Trying to sneak in extra Kang. Could be worth 63. We know VOX is pretty king of the Kangs. And we got another pretty nice shot here. S8 Goliath loaded with Echo and Thrill. Sending a point of that Echo down to Ron. Another S10 Goliath. These teams are toe-to-toe on these walls at the end. Blue, blue, red. %. Red, 2.6 remaining. JJ. 20 seconds, your final move of the night. Easily beats the timer. Hits Lithium to put out a flame. JJ with another gold bar tonight. Looks like 2 for JJ. Going to go ahead and rebuild that. Give MIR wall number 3. Also, she's going to cap Main Street. We're going to give him flag number 5. 5 flags, 3 walls. All right, we got 1 move remaining. Ron, 20-second timer. We will cap his boss. MIR, a lot of flags, a lot of walls. VOX, a lot of points from a lot of areas. So this is going to be an interesting countdown. Let's see if Ron can beat the timer. He's got 7 seconds remaining. He does easily. Ron's going to blaze Strawman number 5. Going to get in range. Going to go 8, 9, 10. It hits. Ron, 2.6. Saving the 8, 9, 10. From the grenade launcher. Oh, no, no, no. Ron brought out the General Patton. Yes, he did. First time we've seen it. And he used it just the right time because he doesn't have to reload. Adding the extra rage and taking down the 2.6 blocks that are remaining. Sneaky, sneaky move there at the end, Ron, saving the juice. And Ron getting a gold bar as well. So let's take one of these gold bars, duplicate it. Give that back to them and give Ron. So Eric got one and Ron got one. And we'll calculate the final, because that's the final move. So Ron's also going to cap. That's going to be second wall. It's also going to be flag number 3. Couple more. Oh, put that over there. A couple more Kangs. DZ 0-0. Temple. Blessing for Samurai. Blessing for Justice. Strawman. Lit up 5. 50 points for Vox. 0 for MIR. Well, it's a good game. Great job, both teams. You're going to have to give me a few minutes. I'm going to have to calculate this one. Kel, tough break. She got subbed out at the end. Not able to get Occupy. That was huge. Honestly, Vox playing one of the best games that I've seen. I don't know that I've seen Vox play better than tonight. So we'll calculate, but they looked like they were on their game. So give me a couple minutes. I'm going to say no, Ron. And I'll tell you why. All right, if I got to go through and count, I'm going to charge you 200 points, Ron, for this last-minute challenge. Because I think you're wrong. You did this to me last week, too, remember? Last week, you had a straw man, and you're wrong about it then, too. So I'm going to check it. But I just want you to know, I think you're wrong. Okay. Thank you, Ron. See? Do this to me every time on your straw man. All right, let me get back to the score. We'll be right back. Let me count the blessings first. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take these blocks down. Into the red. Could be big. We got 5 for Team MIR. PCP DZ. Got 100 going to Moonshot. Got 50 going to Cat. Didn't see any Elmos tonight. Where are all the Elmos? All right, I'll be back. And I was joking about the 200, Ron. You did have a challenge left, so I wasn't going to take it from you. All right, everyone, we are back, and we've got points in a lot of different varieties, so I will go over the points. If there's something you need clarification of, I will give it to you. Pretty close match, but there were some differences. So start out with the flags. Flags, overall, we had 1,100 for MIR, 600 for VOX, but VOX also got 78 bonus points, so you can see 1,100 to 678 when that plays out. Walls, 975 points for MIR, 650 for VOX. Then we take it over Strawman. Strawman, big difference tonight. 550 bonus points to 0. So that pretty much made up all the discrepancy between the two teams. Then we got the Kangs. Kangs, VOX with a lot of them tonight. 441 to 189. That's a big difference in Kangs. That's what VOX does. They get them out there. If you ignore them, they add up. A lot of points in Kangs. DZ points, 125 to 125. Gold bars. 2 gold bars for VOX, that's 100 points. 3 gold bars for MIR, 150 points. No Dominaris. They got to keep them tonight. Ruffled Feather, 25 points for Samurai. No points for Team VOX. Cannonballs were even money, 25-25. Tires, 25-25. PCP DZ, 100 for Moon, 50 for Cat. Extras was really the difference in the game, in my opinion. It was good that MIR flipped Main Street. That was big points at the end. However, take a look at this. We've got 20 points in Cinders we got early for VOX, and 150 Occupy, 100 points for an Orb. MIR able to get 17. Not able to get Occupy, not being able to get the Orb was huge. Plus, as we know, MIR had a penalty started out tonight, so we started out with VOX up 100 points. They had to burn that. Did not factor in the outcome, which is good, but it was close. And MIR had -10 in penalties. VOX actually had -25 because Ron had to pay a double line. So those were deducted. Overall, VOX, 3,089. MIR, 27-21. VOX with about a 350-point win. A lot of it is straw man and extras, as you guys can calculate. As I said, penalties did not factor in to the final outcome. Very well played game. VOX, certainly interesting, mixed it up strategy tonight. And VOX, I got to tell you guys, one of the best games I've ever seen you play. So take it for what it's worth. We've done a lot of these. MIR did not play badly tonight. They played better before, but VOX, you definitely earned this one tonight. I was impressed. So great job. Standings just got a lot closer, everyone. A lot closer. So, awesome job. It is Wednesday night. Sorry we had to cancel on Monday night for you guys. We are off tomorrow night, and we will be back. You guys ready for some Lost Asylum? I think we got some big stuff coming up on Friday night. So, Lost Asylum Friday night, everybody. We're going to have a lot of fun. Looking forward to it. And Saturday night, we've got Pro Pet Tour. So, you guys have a good one. Thanks for all you do. And I'll see all you guys Friday night. Good job. Peace.